Hola, ¿cómo estás? Welcome to the Keeping It Real podcast with Sulma, the swearing therapist. Hi, I'm Sulma Williams, a licensed clinical social worker who likes to keep it real and swears a lot. Today, I'd like to address the situation that happened this week that illustrates so much when I talk about not personalizing, and I think it's going to like it's such a clear example, but to illustrate the concept one more time. But before I get there, let me share with you that I'm so fucking happy that I got my hour of sleep back here in the United States. We changed the time, and I got my hour of sleep that was stolen from me back in March. So I'm extremely happy. I know a lot of people don't like it when we change the time in November because it gets dark at 4 p.m. But ask me if I give a shit. I'm super enjoying my hour of sleep. Yes. Um, so I honestly don't give a fuck about uh getting dark at 4 p.m. So anyhow, so going back to what I wanted to share with you is like I've been working on a big project with a gentleman, and we really connected. We were having a lot of fun during our meetings, and it was an excellent. It's been a project that has been going on for months at this point. And last week, I emailed him and I asked a question, and he snapped at me. And it really hurt my feelings because to me, it was a very valid question. And I was like, it didn't justify the answer that I received, right? Like him snapping at me. So I was like, my feelings were hurt, but I was like, okay, do not take it personal. And you don't know what's going on. And I mean, I'm not condoning the behavior, but I don't know the circumstances. And I'm like, you know what? I'm so overwhelmed with everything that is going on with the move and all that. I'm like, I honestly, I didn't, I didn't have time to fucking address it. And then a week later, I received an email from him apologizing for his response to my question, which was really reassuring, and I appreciate it because it was like, it didn't justify the way that you responded to me. But I didn't say that to him. He said he was not feeling well, and I was like, okay. Again, like we don't know what we don't know, right? Like, so I didn't know he was sick, and nor do I fucking supposed to know he's sick. So I was like, it really opened my eyes to, because I another time in my life I will have fucking a snap back and why the fuck are you talking to me like that? This is a valid question, blah blah blah. And I didn't. And I literally let go and let God. And the situation took care of itself. God took care of the situation. So I'm not inviting you to fucking procrastinate and don't have the hard conversation forever and ever and ever. But I'm sharing this because usually I will have fucking snap back, and I'm like, you know what? I'm so overwhelmed with the other shit that I didn't. And I'm glad I didn't because the situation resolved itself. Now, this is not an invitation for you to not address what needs to be addressed, but it is an invitation to take a step back, allow the situation to calm down, and then, if necessary, address it, right? And another thing that helped me a lot was to not take it personal. I knew it wasn't about me because of all the other fucking conversations that we had. But I'm like, okay, so something must be going on because, like, This is not how we usually communicate. And I'm not condoning the behavior by any means, but being aware of, like, this is not about you, bitch. Like, it's like, don't fucking take the trash. Let me illustrate what I mean by taking the trash. So let's say that you and I work together, and you come in and you're like, good morning. I'm like, don't fucking talk to me. And you're taken aback by my response, but you go to your desk and you go on with your day. Most likely, later on, I will go to you and say, hey, I'm so sorry I snapped at you. It's not about you. I didn't sleep last night. My kid is sick. Whatever the fuck it might be. But if you would have uh, asked me, like, well, why the fuck are you talking to me like that? I just walked in, blah, blah, blah. I might have dumped all my shit on you because you are opening the door for that. And that's what I mean by taking the trash, right? Like, if I give you my trash and you take it, I'll do this in my office. I'll take my trash can and I'll give it to the client and they fucking take it. I'm like, why the fuck are you taking it? Well, because you give it to me, but this is not your trash. This is my trash. But if you take it, then I don't have to fucking deal with it. Right? So in that example, in the work environment, if you snap back at me and why the fuck are you talking to me? Now we are in an argument. But if you walk away, I have, like, you are giving me the opportunity to reflect, like, bitch, like, why the fuck did you snap? Right? So I invite you to reflect on how many trash cans you are picking up during the day. Because I take your trash, I take Peter's trash, I take Susan's trash, I take uh, whomever's trash. And then at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, why is the trash so heavy? Because a lot of that fucking trash doesn't belong to me. That's what, but I've been taking everybody's trash. So I invite you to reflect. Are you taking other people's trash? And if you do, to take a step back, leave the trash where it belongs, which is with that person. And if uh, a certain amount of time had passed by and this still bothering you, or the situation didn't resolve itself, this is not an invitation to procrastinate and don't address the situation. No, this is for you to take a step back and see if the situation resolves itself. And if it doesn't, then you fucking address it. But take that deep breath. Don't make it about you. Don't make it personal. It's not personal. And you're going to have a better life. So I'll highly, highly invite you to reflect on this, to observe on where are you taking other people's trash, and to stop, literally stop doing that. I hope you find this helpful. Please leave me in the comments. Are you the taking everybody's trash without realizing it? And follow, subscribe, whatever, like, whatever the fuck you do on the platform that you are listening to this podcast. I do appreciate the support. Follow me on Instagram at the Swearing Therapist. Check my website, dragonflytherapyservices.net. And remember, if you woke up today, that means that your mission in life is not complete. Keep putting one foot in front of the other, and you're going to come on the other side of the challenge that you're currently facing. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time. Bye.